joining us now is Adrian Griffin from Lithium Australia. Adrian, thanks for coming back in today.
Thank you very much, Danielle.
So we're glad to have you in so you can explain the latest great news for Lithium Australia. You've applied for 2 global patents relating to your proprietary SciLeach lithium extraction process. Can you tell us all the detail? Tell us what's going on.
Well, I won't tell you all of the details, but I'll give you a bit of a rundown on conventional technology and how it works and what the implications are. And I think the best way to look at it is lithium is a very, very soluble element. So to some extent, it's easy to get into solution, but it's really difficult to get it back out of solution. And when we designed the SciLeach process, we found breaking things up by components that most of the cost revolved around managing water balance. And that was to get the solutions to the right lithium concentration, relatively high levels, so we could actually get the lithium back out of solution again. So I looked at it and I said to the team, there's something wrong here because of the enormous amount of costs we've got involved in managing the water balance and a relatively small proportion of the costs relating to the chemistry. There's got to be a better way of doing this. So we started looking at means by which we could precipitate the lithium and get it out of solution that had lower lithium concentrations. Now, if you look at what Mother Nature does, of course, it concentrates lithium in a number of sources. There's the hard rock, of course, and then people generally roast and do a sulfuric acid leach to take the lithium into solution, and then they concentrate those solutions and precipitate lithium as a carbonate or a hydroxide. In the natural systems, we see lithium in oil field brines, in geothermal brines, in the salars in South America. In every case, the lithium is in relatively low concentrations and requires a lot of technology or Mother Nature evaporating over long periods of time to help get that lithium out of solution. What we've done is developed a technique where you can precipitate that lithium out of relatively low concentrations of solution using phosphorus as a precipitation mechanism. So we precipitate the lithium as a lithium phosphate. Now that has major repercussions with respect to removing lithium from solution.
Sounds like a bit of a silver bullet you've got on your hands there, Adrian, accelerating the extraction of lithium. Can you tell us how this fits in with Lithium Australia's wider strategy of being a downstream integrated producer of that battery quality material?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. For us, it is the silver bullet because potentially it reduces capital costs and operating costs. So that's quite significant. It also helps us produce a lithium chemical with a much higher purity. We can take the lithium through to carbonate or hydroxide, or as the phosphate as the case may be. And that step, removing the lithium as a phosphate, is not only a step that takes the lithium out of solution at lower concentrations, but also helps us to purify that solution as we do that process.
Can you tell us a bit about the potential versatility of this platform that you have? Are you going to potentially license this proprietary technology out to other users? Are you looking to maybe apply the technique to extract other lithium minerals?
Well, I think the first thing to look at is the projects that we have on the boil at the moment, and you're well aware of the Sadersdorf project in Germany. We are starting a scoping study to evaluate the financial viability of that project, and that will be using SciLeach and of course this new precipitation technology to recover lithium from micas that come out of that deposit. Further down the track, we plan on looking at brine deposits. They're the geothermal brines, the oil field brines and the salars, and conventional processing technologies such as those that extract lithium out of spodumene.
Adrian, great news for SciLeach and thus great news for Lithium Australia. Can you remind us, bigger picture, you have a lot of operations. What are the next key steps? How is this latest advancement going to benefit you across the board?
There's no doubt you'll see a lot more about the precipitation technology as we unveil that. Of course, at the moment, they're patent applications, so a lot of the information there is still confidential. But you will see the impact of that as we unveil things such as the Sadersdorf scoping study and we commence work on lithium brines.
And Adrian, we look forward to getting you back in the studio as each of those things become public. Thanks very much for your time and explanations today.
Thank you very much, Danielle.